Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Patrick Connolly. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and our pitcher in this game, number 22.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jason Dominguez.
The center fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
One now. And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Robert Hassel III.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Kicks and deals. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one misses. Ball 2.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Hammered, base hit. Connolly headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. One, 2 now. And another ball. That one lifted to left. Gurriel brings it in for the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed one run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jimmy Valley.
The shortstop, Jimmy Valley.
The 1-1. That one missed. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fly ball down the line, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
And now Josh Lowe. That one's in there. And now 2-2. Valley at second with nobody out. This to third. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely. Now it's Franmil Reyes. On a strike. Ground ball right side, could be two. Freeman to second. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jake Berger. The 1-1. Yeah. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Guardians 1 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel handles the chance. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Tyler Freeman.
Two and one now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And now the lefty on the ground to the left. Sends it to Vogelback. Two up, two down in the top of the second.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And stepping in is the speedy Robert Hassel III. The 1-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. At the belt and fires. That's to third. And that is that. One left for the Guardians, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Rosario tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6. The left fielder. Lourdes.
Here's Gurriel. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 2-1.
That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jonathan India at the plate. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting it. The first baseman.
My goodness, singing. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The pitch. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Ramirez sends it to first. That's the third out. So a man left for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K.
It's very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Out of here. He powers one out to right field. His 29th of the season. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bounce to third. Throws to first. Out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Three and two. Payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. And out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
So up next, Ahmed Rosario. 2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Next offering is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The pitch. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rosario rounds second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and it's 4-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Ball to strike. The pitch. Slides, but it gets by him. Kwan coming home. Gurriel throws to second. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 22 is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Mike Burrows on the pitch here.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Robert Hassel III digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning. Down's the White Sox catcher, Hunter Goodman. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here on the south side. And so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with, you know, cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart.
And now it's filled up. And that's where your broadcasting career started as well.
Indeed it did. And, you know, that's how you got me. So I'd say Chicago's been pretty good to us.
Got him swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Josh Lowe. Reached on an infield single his first time. Freeman. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 5 and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, on to the 4th. Here's Christian Vasquez. Out to short, Valley. Throws across the diamond, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Jason Dominguez.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jason Dominguez. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So a man aboard. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lowe has it sized up. He makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly. He's a guy who does it all. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone. His 23rd of the year, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Shohei Ohtani. Left-hand batter waits. Hard ground ball, base knock. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Ahmed Rosario. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to short. It's through for a hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now here is Tyler Freeman. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in, and that is that. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Guardians 8 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4, here's a big power threat. Franmil Reyes. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just
1 at second, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out his first time up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 2 down. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one off the mark. 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Onto Rosario, and that is the inning. The White Sox leave 1. Still 8-0.
I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she tell me don't leave, I tell her shot it.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Robert Hassel III. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So a man aboard. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Hassel leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. India makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
2-1.
Next offering upstairs. The next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Three and 2 now. To the right side, India. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Throw into third, and he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
White Sox going with a new arm, Jonathan Heasley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a
liner, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. They're waving Ramirez home. He's in there. It's 11-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a couple more. It's 13-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs, nobody on. And up next for Cleveland, Steven Kwan.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that one in the air center field. Low makes the play, and that'll do it. But they tack on 5 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Guardians on top, 13-0.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a fool.
Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And it is 2-1.
You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Dominguez puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
I'm making papers, living laser.
The 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's just coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman.
Tyler Freeman.
The wind of the pitch. Ripped to third and caught. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Robert Hassel III. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Three-two on the way. Swing and a bouncer. Vogelback steps on first for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That one hit to right. Sheets drifts towards it, puts the squeeze on it, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Cleveland's out front 13-0. Well, we go bottom six. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Jimmy Valley. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, center fielder
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Two outs, base is empty. Franmil Reyes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. The line to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball
Take
4.
your base, ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." And up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. On the ground. Ramirez sends it to first. And that is that. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. The Guardians lead this one 13-0. Back here on the south side, here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Matt Foster appears to be getting loose. And a foul ball. Two now. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And the righty deals. That one is hammered right field. Sheets raging back towards the wall. Gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Matt Foster.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 16-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Guardians. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Luis Garcia, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Check on the runner. Ohtani back in. The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close. But StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is gone. A two-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 18-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Curtis Chavis gets the ball now.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
That one down the line. The wind and the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The wind of the pitch.
2-2.
Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
2-1.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Up the middle, and that one handled. And he's safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Freeman over at first with one away. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Garcia. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also into the ball game, number 22. He takes over in right. Strike two.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Tosses to first and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And he can't come up with it. Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. And now Terry Frank. New pitcher on now, Aaron Ashby. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Inside 3-2 the count. And there's ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Dominguez on the move to his left. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. Jimmy Valley digs in now. Smoked on the ground a second. Gathers and throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. So in now for Cleveland, Christian Vasquez. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And 1-2.
1-2 to count.
And here it comes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a ball popped up. Goodman settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the seventh. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And delivers outside. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Angel De Los Santos comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Popped up. De Los Santos under it. But the first baseman gets there instead. 1 away. And next to hit for the Sox, Jake Berger. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. And that's in there at the knees. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes. And the inning is over.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Patrick Connolly. Ball to strike. And there's a foul ball. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. That's a laser base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. 2 gone. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Vogelback takes it to the bag, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next for Chicago, Jonathan India. To third, Ramirez. Sends it to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Daniel Vogelback. And he walked him.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Vogelback off of first with 2 away. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dominguez under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Took a hit right up and failed. Now I got the truth how to flip it when I fail. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My attention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when you're trying to come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you
Time of the ball game.